Hi, Katy here with Cardiac and Pulmonary Rehab. Thank you for joining us for this full body range of motion exercise routine specifically tailored for pre and post transplant patients. All you're going to need today is a sturdy chair to sit in, preferably without arms on it. And we will not be wearing shoes for this routine, but if you are in the hospital, please make sure that you have on the no-slip socks. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. Okay, we're going to begin sitting up nice and tall in our chair. Our posture is as straight as we can. Just be considerate if you have had surgery recently and you have sutures or staples anywhere. To be careful for any of these movements, not to do them too big or fast or hard. So just go at your own speed and comfort level. So we're going to start by crisscrossing our arms like this, nice and gently, taking in some deep breaths through our nose and out through our mouth. Good. Okay, take one arm and come across. Good. 5 times, and we'll do the other arm. Remember, if you need to go slower, you can slow down. Okay, now take our right arm and go up as high as we can and let it fall back. Bring it up and fall back. Good. If your shoulder's giving you problems and you can only lift it up that high, that's okay. Just reach up as high as you're able to and bring it back. Okay, and switch arms, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Okay, now we're going to take our arms and try and go doing a backward stroke like this. If you can't go up all the way high, just do a little semicircle as far as you can. Other side. Nice back strokes. Okay, now we're going to alternate. Okay, now we're going to take our arm and we're going to turn our head looking back with our arm, getting a nice movement in that neck. All right, now we're going to be standing up. Make sure you have a chair near you in case you need it. Our feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and we're going to be doing some hip circles just like this in one direction. Our feet are going to be as if they're planted into the ground. Our weight is into our heels, and our shoulders are not moving at all with this motion. They're still, and we're just moving our hips in a circle. And we'll stop and go the opposite direction. Good. Okay, this next one, you can hold on to your chair if you want to. We're going to do some forward leg swings. The leg that we're going to be swinging will have a slight bend in the knee, just so that you're able to get a little bit better range of motion going forward and back. If you can't go back that far, that's okay. Just do what you can. Do about 10 of these. Good. Okay. Then we're going to kind of go in a backward angle, and then our foot turned in, going in, just like this. When we go out, you're going to squeeze your glutes. Feel that muscle back there. Good. We're standing up nice and tall, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Okay, let's do the other side. We're going to bend slightly, swinging it back and forth. Good. Okay, and then back, bending the foot forward a little bit, squeezing our glutes when we kick back. Good. Okay, we're going to grab our chair and we're going to slightly step back with one foot, and our heel is going to be touching the ground. We're going to lean forward in our chair and take our other leg and we're going to swing it in front and back, just like this. Okay, now we'll switch. Put the other leg back. Remember, heel is on the ground. We'll take this front leg and swing it in front of the other. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, now we're going to do some arm raises, breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Good. Good. Okay, we're going to just bend forward, grabbing the opposite knee, nice and slow, gentle, just stretching so we feel stretch in the back of our legs. Good. And up and back down slowly, grabbing the other knee, feeling that stretch. And up. Good. Okay, we're going to be doing some toe raises where we stand up on our tippy toes and come straight back down. We're going to do about 5 of these. Make sure you're nice and tall, posture straight. You can hold on to the back of a chair if you'd like. Good. Okay, now we're going to put a slight bend in our knees, and then we're going to stand up on our toes and go back down. Our knees are going to stay bent, standing on our toes and down. Good. We'll do this about 5 times. Flat down and straighten the legs and up on our toes again with straight legs. Good. Remember to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Last time, bend in the knees and up on our toes and down. Up and down. Good. Working our calf muscles at the same time. Okay, now straighten the legs. And now we're going to lift our toes off the ground and put them flat. Lift the toes and make them flat. Good. You can lift these and make them go down 5 to 10 times, however you feel comfortable. Good. Okay, now we're going to do some seated stuff where we're going to start with our ankles first. So we're going to put one foot out and we're going to go clockwise in a circular motion about 5 or 6 times with our foot, rolling the ankle, and stop and go the opposite way. Good. We're sitting up nice and tall in our chair. Okay, we'll do the other foot. We'll start clockwise 5 or 6 times around and the opposite direction. Good. Okay, now we'll take the other foot and we're going to point our toe and bring it back. Pointing and back. We're going to just keep doing this motion until you're able to do it faster and gain speed. Good. The harder you point your toe, the more you'll feel it in your calf. Good. Okay, we'll switch and point and flex. Point, point, and try to speed it up. Good. Okay, now this will look like the same exercise, but it's not. We're going to pull our foot back and forward. Pull it, pull it, pull, pull, pull. We'll feel this in the front part of our shin and the top of our foot. Good. Same on the other side. We're going to pull our toes towards us. Pull, 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 pull. Good. Okay, now we'll place both of our feet down with our toes into the ground and just go back and forth, rolling them, letting those stretch out a little bit. Back and forth. Good. Okay, now we're going to take our hands. We're going to make a fist, squeezing really tight, and open up the fingers, extending them as far out as they can. And then a fist, and extend. Nice tight fist, and extend. Good. Now we'll place both hands together, squeezing our fingers together nice and hard. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. And then release. Now we're going to open our hands and make a claw, bringing our fingertips almost to the pads of our hands, and open, extend. Make a claw and open. Claws and open. Claw and open. Good. Okay, we'll take one of our hands, placing our arm out forward, taking our other hand, pulling our fingers back towards us so it stretches out this bottom part of our arm. Good. Okay, and then right underneath that thumb, we're going to pull our hand towards us, bending the wrist forward, feeling a nice stretch in the top of our arm. Good. Okay, other hand, we're going to pull the fingers back, feeling that nice stretch. Okay, and then pulling the hand down towards us and our wrist out. Good. Okay, now we'll shake and chop like we're chopping salad a couple times. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to do some range of motion for our shoulders and neck. So we're going to do this nice and slow, where we're going to just slowly look down and go back and forth nice and slow with our chin down towards our chest and back up. Good. Notice we are not going back or putting the head back. Okay, we'll come back to center. We're going to slowly look up and then come back down nice and slow, chin towards the chest. And one more time, up and down towards our chest. Okay, back to center. And we're going to just slowly turn our head one side and back, and the other side and back. Good. Now we're going to raise our shoulders up towards our ears and back down. Breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. We're sitting up nice and tall. Good. Okay, now we'll do some forward circles with our shoulders. Just about 4 of these forward. Okay, and then go backwards. And 4. Good. Thank you for joining us for the full range of motion exercise routine. We hope that you enjoyed it and found it to be useful. Remember to keep breathing and keep moving.